you 2 minutes. Is it possible?
Oh yeah, now you get the flow. I'm glad you came back. Eh?
Yeah. I beg. Look, I just ask you say things from my mind. I'm very objective person. You understand?
Oh, yeah, your mind,
look, I'm best of both worlds. Oh my God, don't hear me anymore.
No.
Yeah, we're here. We can hear you.
On the screen.
I'm Yoruba, I'm Igbo, Baba. I beg. I want to use the opportunity to beg. I beg.
Yeah.
My own Yoruba people, please. Anything my ego tell you to bring money, let us do. Come, let us put money and do it. Anything the Igbos tell you, bring money, let us do it, please. But Baba, I'll just tell you, say, I know no vex, so say I will say that. I know support US, Baba. I don't US that's the money. I don't put more than 18,000 euros. Then chop my money. I swear to God, I swear on my dead brother's life, who I lost 2 of them with ESN. Baba, make we end that shit. No, but ever so consider Efiele, Baba, I beg anybody. Make we just anything where my ego talk. Now my ego, I say, Baba, I don't go lie for you. I know they see Igbo, I know they see Koiki, Baba. Now you are the see.
I know.
Anything you tell people to bring money for, let us do it. Let us do it.
Once and for all.
Once and for all, it will work. But you didn't answer me about Koiki level. I don't know what's going on, brother. I love you so much. I love these guys, but still, I didn't get answer. Baba.
See, be okay.
Yeah, Baba, I hear you.
Madam, they there, Abi.
Yes, she did. Wait. Baba, don't. Baba.
With me.
I want to introduce Missy.
And now, I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, now let me go back to Kenneth. Kenneth, you have been there sitting down for like over an hour. A lot has been said, and you are somebody, right, who is so observant, and I know you for that. Even though I can say you are like more like one-way traffic too. Like even if we speak from now till tomorrow, until we all agree and walk around there, getting out of this whole mess, we are just wasting our time. But a lot of things have been shared. You might want to add 1 or 2 to them also, would you?
Yes, Bible. Thank you so much. I heard everybody, their contribution, great points. And thank you, Mr. AY. Your points are highly valid. And I could see, everybody across the board, the vision, the vibes flowing through everybody is absolutely spot on. You can't get it better than what you are seeing now. But I'm going to speak from intelligent point of view, from intelligent aspect of during my days in defense when I do training. Is that do not when you are saying things and how you say it and what have you want to be very mindful.
Yes.
Very careful how you say those things. Why? Because everything is intelligent. Everything is about information moving from point A to point B and how they disseminate those information and how those information gets to the source. Now, it is key. If anybody, again, I'm going back to the book, the Principle of the Art of War by Sun Tzu, that you see, everything is about when you have an intelligence and intelligence feeds you that information. Keep in mind, not all intelligence are credible. Yes. Some intelligence can fall you into a booby trap, which means some information you pick or you hear from somewhere might not be complete or it might not be true unless you start going into the details and start getting to the fact and the nitty-gritty. That's why we always say when you are doing an investigation, you have to do what is called the root cause analysis of that issue. If you jump into that whatever it is,
the booby trap, yeah.
You're not just only walking into a booby trap. You're going to shoot yourself in the leg and you're going to have a lot of casualties. Especially the casualties of those who will believe anything you are throwing out there. you want to be extremely cautious and careful. And that's why I am saying it from the intelligent point of view of intelligent training I have gone through during my days in defense. It is critical that we need to be mindful and careful. Even whatever we're going to do, we can make a lot of points here, maybe surface points. But guess what? The key, the aspect of where you're going to unlock the adversary center of gravity, you don't say it, you don't talk about it.
Exactly. You see, I learned that. You know one thing, Ken, I learned that from, just like you said, right? I learned that there are things that we can say flippantly, right? And they don't really have much consequences, okay? But there are other things that, you know, if you are not careful, right? If what you are saying is misconstrued and it's already out there, and like you said, you're not just going to like shoot yourself, there will be many casualties. So when people talk about, for example, when they want to talk about we need to fight, I prefer to use the word we need self-defense. When you are talking about defending yourself, that is not aggressive. That's not intimidating or threatening. If you say we need to do everything to make sure that we protect ourselves, we defend our homestead, we fight back anybody that is trying to invade us, all those are self-defense technique that you can say in public. Even those, it's only those who actually check on you. We know how much worth of that your word of defending yourself. Like you said, covertly or overtly, intelligent talk, sometimes words are so powerful. Those you are speaking to, right? Once you say them, you don't take them back. You might want to damage control, what have you, but you will never take them back.
And again, in addition to what you just said, if you develop your intelligent tactics, it is very easy to, in fact, it's very easy to know exactly how they are going to come at you. Why? Because you are quiet, you are patient, you are studying them, you are studying every move. Has anybody paid attention to what this movie called King of Boys Part 2? King of Boys Part 2. I said, she made a statement towards the end where she said that the reason why every one of them on that table keep underestimating her is that they keep underestimating her and they don't know how she has become the king of boys all these years. Is that she learns the moves of her enemies even before they plan it. Does that not hit it? I mean,
it actually probably just says something you said about the art of war anyway. Yeah, there's so much from here.
Exactly.
Like, you know, studying understanding your enemy and then understanding their moves even before they act.
Exactly, is key. So all I'm just saying, everybody here on the parliament is that you see, Maegu will be Maegu. Maegu will say what Maegu needs to say. We also will speak our mind. But again, when it comes to the crunch, where we're going to have to move to the more critical stage, to the next level, there are certain things in here we probably will not want to go that to and say. Yeah, we can have a different ways of how to address that quietly. Because let me tell you, these vampires in Nigeria, they are not resting on their oars.
No.
They are working round the clock. They are working so round the clock because they know, like my always say, when you grab that thing they cherish, that power, you grab it away from them. That's it. Game over.
No, they are not going to give up easily.
Without fight. And the only way Yoruba nation, Biafra nation will achieve its end goal is that we have to coordinate and work together quietly and intelligently.
Well, some of the public. Yeah, sorry, go on. Sorry.
Man, don't forget, we're going to have the Judas Iscariot among us.
Exactly.
We're going to be inside there like spies. Who are the spies who are going to be feeding that information? And guess what? How would you know that? It's pretty very simple. They are the one that will support everything. They are the one that will tell you that will come with strategy and tactics. Guess what? Pay attention. Guess what? Also pay attention to them because guess what? Every time they talk, every time they make moves, you understand? There's a catch 22.
So I get that. I get that. No, that's one thing I told people. I said, when I studied somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when majority misunderstood him, right? I was kind of quite busy trying to understand how his own things work, right? I realized that he decided to be the face by keeping the real structure away from the public, and it took them years before they could actually see through all of that. Now, somebody, AY, says something about having enough people of the same ideology ready to take place of anybody who eventually probably fall along the line or to the side of these people and all that. So yeah, I strongly believe that a structure that makes everybody replaceable will make it difficult, right, for any kind of Judas, like you said, the Iscariot among us to even last, because wherever you found yourself, there are many who are ready to replace you. Once you begin to go against what everybody actually stands for, it won't take time before they will exempt you from the whole thing. So Sanuruddin Abolore and be okay. Sanuruddin, I am going to come to you in a moment, sir. I know be okay. Madam was there earlier. I just want to say hi to her, and I want to say thank you for helping me to manage you when it comes to this political, what do you call it, political conversation or self-determination. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank you for all these years that you are lightening all the people. And not only Yorubas, not only Igbos, not only Nigerians, all over the world. And I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Exactly.
You are a great man.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm very happy for what you're doing. Not because of your people are praising you. I am an outsider, but I'm seeing inside out. And I'll tell you the truth. Nnamdi Kanu mentioned you not for just a joke, for a purpose reason. You have that leadership element, but at the same time, you try to take your side and try to relax you and try to waste everything. It's okay, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I want you to be very, very objective, as you always be. Michael, you don't take shit. That's why I love you. You know what? I'm Greek. I don't give a shit about anything. We are like you, and you are like us. We don't care. Igbos, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, you, and many others. Of course, Sunday Igbo. Guys, I'm following you many years. I don't want to show my face.
You have actually become a
so many subscribers. Most of them, they know me. I'm like, I don't want to show my face, honestly. But at the same time, I have to say that out loud. You are perfect. I love what you're doing.
Thanks.
And please, don't take any side for now, because to say, like honestly saying, we can analyze from here to next year, but we don't know who bring the first spark of any movement or any, no, I will not say revolution, but any spark or any lightning that will bring out a solution. After all, you are trying your best, but you can never know. Some people may have some other alternatives. Let's fight from every corner and let every people. Let's not cancel and castigate anybody until we find out their own real potential, and we find out that true. I love you, Michael, because you are truthful, you are straightforward. Before I sleep, I make sure I say, Bobby, please put Michael make us sleep. And honestly speaking, I don't want to. I'm just saying, and I love you so much.
Now the truth with that,
and citizens why kudos to you, sir. I know you, sir. Kudos to citizens why.
Thank you very much.
Thumbs up.
I appreciate this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate that. We should have Oduduwa Nation, Yoruba Nation, very soon. Biafra Nation. You deserve it, you need it, and you have it, whether anybody likes it or not. whether anybody like it or not. You take it. Finish. It is over.
Thank you.
Baba, I beg. I have one thing I want to beg you for. I beg. Ade Williams. Baba, I beg. Ade Williams. Me and him fight on your platform. Now him where I call him Olofo. After you blocked my statement, and then after 2 weeks you blocked him out of. I beg, bring him back. That one person.
Yes.
Baba, bring him back. I beg. I beg you. I beg you. I beg. We are one.
I'll do something.
Ade Williams, bring him back. You know, yes.
I know.
I'm begging you, please bring him back. Now our person. We forgive him.
The two of you, okay? Thank you very much for being part of
this. Now, they fight that fight where you block him. You block him. You delete my own. You delete my own statement. Please bring him back. I beg you, name of God. I beg you.
Okay, I don't hear you. I'll go do him.
We love you, Maego.
Maego, we love you. We love
you. Yeah, so nice one, Baba.
Baba. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. That's a nice one. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry that it seems that we just went on with that. So, Elder Olaoluwa, you are going to be you're going to speak soon, okay? But I'm going to Sir Nuruddin Abolore. Sir, thank you very much for your patience. It is what it is on the platform tonight, and it's a pleasure having you. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, Maego. I'm very, very, very good.
So, so you are live. Yeah, go on.
Maego.
Sir?
We don't have Judas Iscariot among us. We've made Judas Iscariot the shepherd that is leading us to the lion den.
Yeah.
All our representatives, our leaders are the Judas Iscariot.
They are the real Iscariot that are already.
They are ahead of us.
Wow.
What is why are we fighting for Yoruba Nation? For good life, right? Why are we fighting for Yoruba Nation? It's for good life. Exactly. You can get good life anywhere. When you choose to do the right thing. The environment where things are being done rightly is where everybody's going to enjoy, everybody's going to have peace.
It's for everybody's sake.
The only way out, this kind of generation that we are now, everybody wants to have good things, but nobody wants to have casualties. You understand? So how do we achieve this? We need to study these people
as well.
The kind of game they are playing on us is what we need to play with them. And we also need to learn their tactics. And what is it? It's politics.
It is politics.
It is politics, I'm telling you. And how can we achieve that? We need to start using all this kind of a platform to start telling our people the needs of picking very, very good individuals among us, like grassroots individuals. I'm from Ijebode.
Oh, Baba.
From Ijebode. I'm Bashoru Odunuga family. Yeah, family. The family can be traced to the 14th century in Ijebode. If I'm interested in politics, I should go back home. I grew up in Maryland, Mende, Maryland. If I'm interested in politics, not in Mende, Maryland, I should go back home where my roots is.
Your root is.
I can trace my generations. Because if I should take a political post in Lagos, I can choose. I don't have connections with them. I can choose to betray them. Even though I'm a Yoruba. You understand? That is what we need to teach our people. If somebody is taking a political post from Oshodi, let him be
from Oshodi.
That area, Lagos Island, let him be someone from that area that his generation can be traced.
As well.
Like, this is our son. We are picking you to go to Abuja to go and represent us. Nobody want to fight. We need to start teaching these people how to do what is best, how to fight for the interest.
You know, one of the instruments, sir. You know, one of the instruments, the power that nobody has been able to use against these criminals is the power of the people themselves, right? Because sometimes when you talk about politics, people don't know that there are organizations that are so powerful, right? That have so much influence in who becomes what in that Nigeria today.
Yeah.
And the only people who have such organization, they are the Northerners. You see, and these Northerners who have that organization is all about religion. You know, we have talked about this organization that have been producing different kind of leaders in Nigeria. They've passed through them many times. Now, Yoruba doesn't have such. Sure, you get. That means we couldn't really turn the hand of anything, even within Yoruba land, from those who are, like you wanted to point out, those who are misrepresenting us, those who are holding us down for Nigeria to do all of this to us. So we don't have to be a political party. We don't have to be a political member. But an organization that have the people on its side can control the political direction of that land. If you wield such power, you are not far away from declaring or having your own nation. And I wish that for Yoruba Union someday to have such power and privilege.
That is more of the reason, like I'm in Canada here. Sometimes you're in your house, these people, they will come to your door, knock on you to come and campaign for you. You understand? We need to have a carnival, a system like that where these people doesn't have to be attached to any political parties. They just, first of all, we need to teach our people how to select representatives.
People, exactly. People actually share their interest.
We need that first. It has nothing to do with parties.
No.
It has nothing to do with parties. It has to do with if I leave Ogun State and try to come and stay in Lagos, you understand? Fine. But when it comes to politics, I'm gonna leave the politics of Lagos to Lagosians. If I'm in Ogun, I don't want to be from Ogun and somebody from Ondo State who wants to come and be my governor or wants to come and be a commissioner or something. It is very wrong.
Because there's no real connection.
And when you are able
to home to go back to.
Yeah, when you're able to get it in the grassroots, man, I'm telling you, when you send your political armies to Abuja, it's gonna be like it has nothing to do with parties, because if somebody from your constitution or domain is APC, I'm telling you, you are an Ijebu before you become you become an APC, of the South, before you become an APC member. So it has nothing. So when you get to Abuja, it has nothing to do. Your allegiance has nothing to do with the party. Your allegiance has to do with the people that you represented, the people that voted.
I like that too, because that's the idea, right? Our idea of inculcating the ideology of Yoruba first.
Yes, it has to be done for Igbo first. Because
action.
Nigeria is just like old Scotland, where the English were ruling them, and they would invite different regional heads for meeting. And you have most of these people that are corrupt people representing their people. When they get there, the English they're gonna give them some money and all this, and this is what we want from you. And you have to go back home and enforce it on your people. It shouldn't be. So when you have your own people that have you at mind, representing you there, I'm telling you, you're gonna force these people to do the right thing.
It's gonna be a different.
Doing the right thing. I'm telling you, they will be the one that will tell you that enough is enough. We don't want this Nigeria again.
Yeah, that's the work that.
Even us, we don't want this Nigeria again. Exactly. You need to force people to do the right thing. And you need to start that from your basic, from your foundation. Look at the issue of one of the presidential candidates. Nobody knows. Most Nigeria doesn't know where he came from. His record, everything. Nobody knows. Look at the present president. It was that they got to know that he's from a neighboring country and all that. How do you expect these people to be loyal to the country, to have their allegiance to the country? First of all, we need to be very, very careful
for them
of the people
with so much treasury, so much wickedness, and that's been the story.
Yeah.
One thing, sir. Let me go on to Saolaolu because our time is now. So then I can give everybody a chance of just to say their good night. So Elder Olaolu, how are you, sir? I hope your system will work tonight, sir. Can you hear me? Elder. Let's see. Please unmute, sir. Elder. Everyone on mute, oh. I'm trying to help you on mute, but you have to do it yourself. There is this microphone. There is microphone in front of you. There is a cross on it. Tap it. Put your finger on it. It will unmute. Try it. Elder Olaoluwa. Look at that screen, sir. If you look at that screen, you see under, you will see my. Abẹ́ yẹn ẹ máa rí microphone níbẹ̀ tó ní cross lórí báyìí. Tẹ́ bá tap
pupa
ohùn yẹn á jáde. Elder máa ní láti lọ lo Google láti fi figure kìíní yẹn out ni o. Ìrònú ti fẹ́ dorí àgbàkodò báyìí bàbá.
ẹ máa tẹ kíní pupa yẹn ni pupa tó wà lábẹ́ ẹ ti
get Elder, how are you, sir? Loud and clear. Elder Olaoluwa, sir. Not only that, too, you can tell people.
What your mute here?
You have done that. Oh, yeah, go ahead, sir. Time waiting long. Yes, sir. Please. Everybody can hear you and see you as well. How are you, sir?
Okay.
Elder, it's on the screen. You are now on the screen.
Yeah. Ekaleo, gbogbo èèyàn o, CTC AY, Bayegu everybody. Ekaleo, Ekuseo.
Elder Olaoluwa, sir.
Yes. Okay. So
Elder, ẹ wojú mi báyìí, ẹ wẹnu mi. Maybe my ti ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ṣẹ̀rí anybody máa ń wò yín níta, àwọn tó ń wò yín ní yàrá kejì, ó máa delay 10 seconds. So ẹ jẹ́ kí mi àti yín máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ àtàwátà wà ń bí. Ẹ fà àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn sílẹ̀, ẹni kan mute program yẹn ń bẹ̀ yẹn kan mute ẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ because time wa ti lọ. Elder, go ahead.
Yeah, so okay,
loud and clear. We are here. We can see you. We can hear you. Go on.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Elder is like, wow. She didn't figure out, no.
All right. Okay. So, it was yes. So, yes. Everybody say okay. So, it was yeah.
Wala ti wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Elder lọ rest. Ilẹ̀ ti show already anyway. So,
networking.
Yeah, Adeola, I think you might want to have one or two things to add right now. Yeah.
No, I think
rounding off. So I'm going to give everybody like about 2 minutes. Okay. Just
I think has been said.
You see that way in the Kokole Fesoro. We'll wait for the day. They go the D-Day. Adeola, Baba.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think it has been a fantastic night
to hang it on there tonight before you go, please.
Yeah, so I think tonight's session has been really, really, really fantastic. I really enjoyed every bit of it.
Me too.
There's little to say apart from the fact that it's still a contraption and there's a lot of work to be done. I think eventually to bring itself to a grinding halt, Nigeria is set. The way it has been fashioned, it is inevitable. So no matter how much we be angry or whatever it is. The end is predictable. It's good. These are things that have to happen before the end comes. Things that just have to happen before the end comes. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm in high spirit. But sometimes when you go through your day and you are frustrated and you come to Maigo, there's that glimmer of hope.
Because
they
share you up.
Because the fact that the Nigeria itself is a major hope of the black race. So as long as we get it right, I think the black.
I mean, that's what they say, Adiola. They said if Nigeria can get it right,
yes.
The black race will get it right. That seems to be another very good one, because that getting it right, sometimes we should be very, very careful of what we are saying. Getting it right, the only way Nigeria can get it right, if all of us want to be honest, sure you get it may be tough, it may be hard, it may be extreme. Some will say, that's too extreme now. We just find another means. Listen, the only way Nigeria will work and the rest of Africa will likely get it better is if Nigeria do the right thing. Let those who are currently forced to be part of Nigeria, right? Let's give them the chance to decide if they want to be part of Nigeria or not. Under what condition would they want to continue to be part of Nigeria? All this conversation is what they don't want to have. Now, without having this conversation, right, there is nothing like if Nigeria get it right, we're going to get it. Africa is going to get it right. If every nation forced to be part of Nigeria today, if they continue to be forced together under these so much differences, right? We can wish for all the best in this world for Nigeria, right? But if wishes were horses, Adiola,
everybody will, fools will resonate, Baba, see, we said it before, because you have melanin in your skin, does not make us a monolith. We are not a monolith. So because, you can have a nation of 4 million people, 3 million people, 500,000 people. It is not, it is not impossible. And as long as you keep people in that contraption, the inevitable will happen. Eventually. It is destined for an implosion. But my own school of thought is the fact that I pray that it won't affect people that are innocent. There will be an implosion with the ruling class. Something has to happen to them, whereby there will be an implosion.
My own is that I don't pray. I just want the rich and the powerful and those who feel untouchable, just to know that, like they say, when the poor have nothing to eat,
they will come back for them, Baba. They will come for them.
They will hit the rich.
Baba, they will come for them. That is, Baba, is inevitable. It is that structure is meant for an implosion.
And I think that's what Ken said as well. Ken is like, listen, it's not about what we wish for. It's not about what we say. We can talk to the end. But the truth of the matter is this, right? If Nigeria continue under this same trajectory,
they won't stop stealing. Baba, they won't stop stealing. All the drivers are there. All the birds are fleeing. All the lion and elephant, they are
running.
So you should know that
something is coming.
It's coming now. Baba,
thank you so much. I appreciate that. I had to drag you out of there, like as usual. Many of you would not probably go to bed without having to be part of this, and I appreciate you, all of you, all the time. No joke. So let me go to Ken. Ken, Adiola said that whether we do something or we don't do anything, right? The inevitable is eventually going to happen. But I think some would prefer to say, how prepared are we for the backlash or the fallout of when this whole thing finally kaput, as they say. Kenneth, what would you like to add before we call it a night, please?
Yeah, again, like I said, that place, Nigeria, is like a patient that has cancer or leukemia or whatever disease that sometimes that puts somebody in a condition whereby they will not come out of it. If you watch that video, not just this one you showed, even the previous one, but let's look at the most current one you played, that video of Tinubu campaign and what have you, and even article on, you could see that these people, like you and I have always said, they are irredeemable. They are irredeemable. I'm not saying that all of them are not, some of them are not redeemable, but a huge chunk of them are irredeemable. And why are they irredeemable is that some of them has been, they've been subjected to what they are today. that poverty, and the hopes of anything good coming out of it. I mean, I have to be very honest. It's really slim. Why? It's slim so much that because I've been there. It's not like I said I was told. I've been in that place. I've gone there. Lagos, Abuja, just name it. I've been there on the ground, and I can tell you this for a fact that that country is on life support. It is just on life support.
An implosion that is inevitable. That's what Adiola said.
Yeah. So
what somebody told me, Ken, right? Somebody said that it's like a bubble. Everybody's in that bubble. But to get to a stage whereby more and more people are in that bubble, getting into that bubble that Nigeria is creating here and there, left and right, giving people some false hope here and there. Okay. Now that bubble is taking in a lot larger than it can take or care for. Now it's going to burst. And they say those who are putting the bubbles in place, they actually have no plan of what's going to happen if the bubble bursts. So if Nigeria implode, they will run. Somebody said.
Yeah. So most of them already have an escape plan. They have an escape plan. It is the people who are Jagaban, Atiku, shouting. They are the ones who are going to pay the ultimate price. They are the ones who will kiss and lick the ass of these vampires, and that's why I have said that these people. And I hate to say it, it's very sad. When I keep using the fact that they are irredeemable, they are just irredeemable. That's so irredeemable that the few ones that are redeemable are so small compared to the people who are irredeemable.
Who are not even sustainable.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that
morning, can change their mind in the afternoon. So those who are redeemable are not all sustainable. Man, people love playing with words though, because you said something about redeemable. Now I just remember that they are irredeemable, right? And the few that are redeemable, they are not sustainable. So it's like a two gamble. Even when you succeed and get some, when you get some, you're not guaranteed. You're not sure. Even those few you get. I mean, take a look at disobedient and all that. A year ago, majority of those who are with us, who believed, who heard everything, suddenly, they want to give Nigeria a last chance. Let's give it one more, just one more. Obi is that one more.
Packaging. The
same thing is the same thing they did in 2015. You recall when they talked about Buhari, this and that. I kept on telling people. Then I said, it is better to wine and dine with the angel that you know, not with the devil you know, than the angel you don't really.
Promising you, serious.
See where we are now. See what it is. And it's not just because I'm just going to come and start doing the prophet of doom, telling you that this and that. No, it is the fact that we have these vampires, these Draculas. They are there. They've made it absolutely very clear that. Forget about restructuring. Amending throwing away your 1999 constitution or everything.
Having your state police, protecting yourselves against invaders, running your own economy and protecting yourselves against invaders. All of these are called anti-North. Publicly, they said them. And guess what? We have people who have explained the reason why they said it's anti-North to us. They will never agree. Baba, wait, okay, Ken. People will tell you and say, North will never agree to that. Yoruba or Igbo, your own person like me and you, Southerner, will tell you when you talk about something that could bring normal progress and what have you. They will say, no, the North will never agree to that. And that's it. Nothing you can do about it. It's like psychologically, we just agree that we are all doomed. We just live and die and just go, you know? Oh, we're not going to let it happen.
So, Mr. AY and Odudua. Yes, I'm people, but like I was telling my ego the other day, I'm Yoruba too because I grew up in Lagos.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I grew up in Mushin, to be precise.
Yoruba style. Mole patapata, mole goni, papa. Dele goni, dele patapata ni ti dabe. Very good.
So,
I don't know sọ pé ẹ ti mọ̀ wá délé pátápátá nìyẹn.
Let me go to Iránṣẹ́ Odùduwà, sir. I want you to give us what you want to look out for in the next couple of days.
Since Kenneth is gone anyway, Kenneth, since Kenneth ti lọ, a ránṣẹ́ sí Kenneth nígbà tó bá yá, torí ìgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, mo píkì àwọn nǹkan kan tá a nílò nínú ọpọlọ rẹ̀. Mo píkì ẹ̀. So irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àní táwọn nù. Citizen AY mo rí ìgbà tí Citizen AY ń ṣe ọwọ́ sí Máyégún, ọmọ ọlọ́pọlọ ní Máyégún, ọpọlọ tọ́lọ́run fún Ọlọ́run ní ìbàjẹ́, Ọlọ́run á bẹ̀ wo ọmọ rẹ̀. Oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ni ọmọ wá sórí prógámù yìí o. Àti irú èmi ké mo kára mi mọ́ wọn, mo ka Citizen AY mọ́ wọn torí ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ní tó rọra ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó rọra ṣẹlẹ̀ pé ọmọ ẹni tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan mi ò fẹ́ èmi náà ń sọwọ́ sí Máyégún ṣẹni báyìí mo dẹ̀ rí sí so ọpọlọ tọ́lọ̀ fún ẹ kò ní ìjọba irú rẹ̀ náà bá a ṣe ní àwọn àgbà báyìí náà ní kíní bẹ́yẹ náà nìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so èyí tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà kò pọ̀ ju pé Ọlọ́run tó dẹ́mi wá sí èyí tí a ṣe ní ti Yorùbá yìí mo fẹ́ ká ṣe kí gbogbo wa ó péjú a gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ́
iṣẹ́ wọn ní ká fi Sunday sir yẹn ni pé ọ̀pọ̀ yìí ni wá work out káwọn náà participate so bóyá àkókò ṣe ní Sunday tó ń bọ̀ yìí.
Kò sí wàhálà ká tú sùdé kòkò ká dẹ̀ mọ ibi tí a lọ torí mo fẹ́ sáré sọ nǹkan kan mọ́.
So ẹ má worry máa work nǹkan kan out.
Ok kò bí ọ̀sẹ̀ ṣe Sunday náà ìgbà táyé bá lè wà ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ṣe torí.
náà ló dà pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń suggest weekend.
ó tà ń sá fún. Ó tà ń sá fún níbi tí tà ń sá fún òun gan ló ti wá ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí títí wá gan ní àwa bàjẹ́ tí ó bàlùmọ̀jú tá a sá fún lọ.
Tá a bá ṣọ́ra.
Àwọn nǹkan tí a rí lè ní òótọ́ ni nǹkan méjì tí mo gbọ́ lè ní àwọn méjì tí mo wọ́ lè ní ó fún mi ní kàyéfì.
Ètèmi náà tún gbọ́ lánàá náà kì í dẹ̀ ṣe pé kínní gbòótọ́ dẹ̀ ni ó ti wá jẹ́ pé ó tún ti wá bàjẹ́ ó tún bàlùmọ̀jú ti àwọn olóṣèlú tó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tí ò tí ì dọ́wọ́ wa tí ò tí ì ṣe kínní ọ̀nà tí òjò ti ń pagún bọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí èní tí mo kọ́ máa gbé ojú mi jáde nìyí bẹ́ẹ̀ adẹ̀ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́yìn ní tipẹ́tipẹ́ mo lè kàyé ọjọ́ tí mo bá Máyégún sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ Máyégún délé ni kò mọ̀ pé mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ táwọn bàbá ṣe bí ọmọ ni Máyégún jẹ́ sí mi báyìí ní ti ọmọ nítọjọ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni but kéèyàn tírú ọba tẹ̀lé èèyàn èmi ṣèwádìí Máyégún délé ni débi ìgbà tó fi jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ́kẹ́kẹ́ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ọmọ òun lọ́mọ yìí ṣe kó mo jẹ́ láyàlé.
mọ̀ nǹkan tí bàbá ìyá mi tó sọ fún mi nígbà tí mò ń dàgbà àwọn kan mi wà tẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ fún mi nígbà tí mò ń dàgbà tí mo wà ń kékeré nígbà tí mo wà ń dàgbà tí mo wà ń pàdé wọn nínú àwọn ìwé kan ìwé ń bí ìwé lọ́hùn àwọn àdàgbà pé professor oníwèé kan àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ̀ tó máa ń sọ fún mi pé nípa kí ló ti ń pè bóyá ká sọ story ara wa ṣẹgẹt pé sórí ìwọ tí ò bá ní ìtìjú láti sọ ìtàn ara ẹ
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ibẹ̀ gidi ọ̀nà àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ bá ẹ sọ ìtàn ara ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ni bí ò lé kan á dín kan ṣe ẹ gẹ́tì
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
gbogbo bí tèmi náà ṣe gbé gbà gbogbo bí mo ṣe ṣe àti gbogbo ẹ lọ́tún lósì mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé gbogbo ẹ ló ṣe trace ká lè dúpẹ́ bí tàbádé yẹn ló jẹ́ pé mo máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé nǹkan kan tọ́lọ́run jogún fún mi nínú gbogbo àsìkò yìí ni pé nílùú òyìnbó tí mo wà yìí ni pé ẹ̀kọ́ kan wà tí mo learn òun ni pé nǹkan tí mo lélò láti fi gbé ìgbé ayé tí ẹ lè sọ pé ìgbé ayé èèyàn kò tó nǹkan kan.
Ọlọ́run ṣe é.
báyìí ni so tí má ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ńlá mọ ọ̀kánjúwà ni ọ̀kánjúwà dẹ̀rẹ̀ a máa gbéyàn dé láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù a gbé sí òkè ayé ṣe tí ilẹ̀ bá ti ṣú tí ilẹ̀ bá ti wọ̀ báyìí ìwà tí ẹ máa jọ wọ̀ ni bàbá ìyá mi ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi
Badie, ìyẹn pè badie wò. Citizen AY, ẹ ṣeun gan o. A pàdé lẹ́nu yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀.
Ẹ text me, sir. Màá dá yín lóhùn, á tún sọ̀rọ̀ lórí
AY láti dáhùn around because I think
bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Mo try pé kí n tiẹ̀ wá bá AY ní Belgium nígbà tí wọ́n ń ṣe rally but one way or the other mo miss flight láti South Africa gbà tí mo ń bọ̀ wá sí Ireland torí mo fẹ́ wà ní rally yẹn ní Belgium gbà yẹn but a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run so adúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe délẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe délẹ̀. Okay, ó dàárọ̀.
Odaro, sir. It's just you and I, sir. And you are going to spend 5 minutes to tell us your own addition to what we have discussed so far tonight, sir. Please.
I want to, first of all, thank those of you who are still with us now in this discussion. And you can see it goes on very, very, it's meandered in some ways, but we focus on the central subject, which is the self-determination. But I want to again thank Maigo for watching, for your patience and in dealing with all manner of things and the composure that you put forward.
I was the best customer service advisor for Sky.
Well, there you go. Well, that's something put to use. Good, very good.
Anything raging, all I have to do is to listen. Then I study the tone. I study the countenance. Those are the things I need. Then if I respond angrily, it's because maybe I have accessed that person, that person is not asking me a question because they wanted answer. They're asking the question because they want to start trouble. So I was trained that way. I got the best training in customer service. So all of you should never worry. When people, I can never be surprised. You understand? I can never be surprised by questions. I can never be surprised or be pushed to be, I can never be uncomfortable with people asking me questions. If I am uncomfortable, I want to show something. Like I'm angry, I'm angry. That one is different, too.
Exactly.
Sure, you get, but I get what you mean. And I need a lot of people with that kind of a training and experience to come on board. Exactly. Communication is key. It's a lot.
Very, very important.
That is why somebody will say all I wanted to say anytime. But there are some things I feel like there are people who are more committed to these things, who have so much connection. Don't just say things because you think you know them. You're going to hurt them. You're going to hurt everything. You're going to hurt yourself as well. Exactly. And so far, so good. I'm trying to be very careful about that. So yeah, AY, we will continue.
So that being said, and also, I also be okay. I think my brother, well done and great, and it's good to see his wife and everything else, and everybody else. Look, one of the things I want to say in all of this is, we have to not lose sight. And Michael has said this before. We mustn't lose sight of where we're going.
We mustn't.
And where we're going is self-determination. We're not saying to destroy a nation for the sake of destroying a nation. That's not what we're saying. We have been left with no other option but to seek what is rightfully ours, which is self-determination. Because in the nation that we're currently in, we are slaves in our own land. And that is no lie. I kid you not. So we need to really understand when people come and say, oh, what is wrong with Nigeria? There's a lot wrong with Nigeria. There's no roads,
and
no light, no water.
Those wrongs too.
Sorry?
I said that there are so many wrongs, and there are victims of those wrongs.
Victims. Thank you.
Those wrongs are not just wrongs. All these things we talk about are not just things. There are victims. There are human beings whose lives and daily lives are affected by these actions that they are doing. People, and these people are not just people as well. They are our people. So we must get ourselves freed from this kind of thing. We must.
Let me give you an example. As we speak now, do you know that they are coming to poach? The UK and others are coming to poach. I got a letter. They're coming to poach doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers from that contraction to come into Europe.
And to come
because the governance is not providing for those people who are educated. They are fleeing. They are actively seeking them out. So what will we be left with? If we do not, we have no other choice but to now speak up. Because if they hollow out the entire structure for survival, the people that will be left with nothing. And that means that we're ripe for people to now literally take that place over. So we have no other choice now than to go for self-determination. We literally have no other choice. But our task now, as those of us who are committed to this self-determination, is to awaken those who are at home and tell them why they have to join in this struggle for safety and security. Most important, safety and security within our community. If we do not protect the community, there will be no community left. And that is what we are trying to encourage now. So every community, vigilante groups within the community, you have a right to self-protection as under Section 33 of that fraudulent 1999 Constitution. We know that Constitution is a fraud, but we are going to use the relevant bits of it to protect ourselves until such a time when we can activate self-determination via a referendum. And then we decide with our own fate, our own hands, whether we stay or we go. That is a right that we must not throw away.
Yes, we want to see it. Isn't it why? Thank you so much. Okay. I actually so appreciate you. You stood with us for almost 3 hours.
I know. I've been coughing away in the back here, but I thought, you know what, let's just do this for now. And I'll recover tomorrow. I won't be, you know.
I was expecting that you have some fluid with you there, like a water and all that to drink. And I was
I came out like and I thought I'll go and drink some tea now when I get inside, because I know it's a bit.
Because on the side, I was like, oh my God, he's so strong. I have seen you and I've met you one-on-one, and I can tell that you are one of the strongest people I've seen compared to what you have been through yourself. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for tonight. And by the time we actually meet on Sunday, I do hope you will be stronger enough and healthier than this, so that you can.
Give me time. I'm hoping. Yeah.
That day you will know that I thought this Mayegu no get patience. That day you will see me just here, just listening to everyone, answering what I could answer, or listening to suggestions. And some of you should be prepared for some shockers. When I say shocker, I'm talking about things that you think you know, and things you probably don't know. That some people are just going to spring up.
One of the things.
And they're just going to surprise.
One of the things that everybody says, never presume to know everything. Never presume to know everything. Nobody knows it. Learn. We are all learning.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this. It's wonderful. You can catch up with AY on YouTube, on Facebook. AY, I'm planning to close my Mayego's Diary political Facebook very soon. I'm planning to. It's just that there's so much connection with that page that I have already decided to unpublish it. Facebook has taken away over 90%, over 96% of my viewers.
That's what's happening to me. My page it's just dropping the numbers every day, and I'm beginning to just think, there's no point.
It is of no real value, but the connection I've built on that platform for 7 years is massive. So anyway, we might have to kiss it a goodbye someday soon. But however, you can catch Citizen AY on Facebook. Search for Citizen AY
on YouTube.
Subscribe, and please, guys, valuable people like this deserve so much support. And Citizen AY, you are coming with us on this journey as well. You've been there, so that people like yourself deserve the real attention and support that you need when it comes to what you are offering. I've said this many times, but we probably would finally have a platform where you can actually have your proper audience, no longer searching for them. You know what I mean? You have them there, ready-made and waiting. Okay. Join us on that Telegram. You'll get to find out what I'm saying, okay? We intend to
do
and make that the data pool for everyone who is going to join us on this journey. You're not going to suffer any kind of untoward apathy of those who should be listening to you. And we're going to build that together, okay? Thank you, Citizen AY. You should have a good one.
Thank you. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, bye-bye. Now, this is where we're going to draw the curtains tonight. I appreciate everybody who joined us, who contributed into the conversation, okay? From tomorrow, the convoy is going to be more updates on our family food support program for this end of the year in Yoruba land. To everybody who has been very much contributed and supportive, we say thank you. We are moving to the stage of procurement and sorting now. Now, after that, we're going to move to the stage of volunteers, those who are going to join us in distributing all these good stuff that we are putting together for our people. Now, you can find a way or a role that you think you can play. And if you are actually not in Nigeria, you can join us on the Telegram. If you have a Telegram on your phone, right, all you have to do is to search for Yoruba Union with a bracket general, okay? Join us there. Sign up with us. Have a convo with us. Every day we are picking on the ideas of the people who believe that we could do this, we could do that. How can we get on and do this fast enough, right? Ideas of other people. And indeed, people who volunteer to help us make all this idea a realistic, make all this idea realistic rather, right? Thank you very much for your time. And yeah, I'll see you some other time. Thank you so much and good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.